Thank you very much. Thank you very much, younger generations. God bless you. While we were singing the Nigerian national anthem, before I proceed to the school anthem, while we were singing the Nigerian national anthem, we had in our presence an old boy and the Ashiwaju of Ibadan land, just because. Just before we start singing the Oyo State national anthem, which we started with Ashiwaju Niwa, and Ashiwaju actually came in. So ladies and gentlemen, join me with a round of applause as I recognize the presence of Ashiwaju of Ibadan land, Chief Bode Amo, a proud old boy of the great Ibadan Boys High School. Please appreciate with a round of applause, sir. You're welcome, sir. The last time I saw Daddy was at honouree Badamosi Adebinko's house. That was before the burial. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Yes, sir, you're welcome, sir. So now, gentlemen, it's time to give honor to our alma mater. Yes, it's time to sing the school anthem of this prestigious institution. So without further ado, I will implore everyone present here, with due respect, to stand to our feet as we give it all to Ibadan Boys High School. So it's time for the school anthem. Are we ready? Then I can remember the principal will say, 1, 2, go! All students of Ibadan Boys High School, raise thy voices of praise and thanks to God above for inspiring the Father to find the soul as a beacon of life and the works of the Lord for the people. Let's chorus it together. Of course, white one. Let's give a round of applause to everyone present here at this class to recite the school anthem. This is a wonderful, wonderful gathering, and I'm happy to be here. So, as we have our guests studying in, the old boys from far there, I could actually sense some old boys still trying to behave as if they are still in school. And it's a great honor to stand in front of my fathers and my brothers to represent us. And I believe before we end this program, we'd have had 1 or 2 things to learn from our elders and from the younger generations as well. So before we proceed to the next item on the list, who is our icon for the day? Let me make a brief introduction before I fully welcome the icon, which is not yet time. But if you have the booklet, at the front page of our booklet, we have an old student that has seen it all. Let me use that English, permit me to use that English. That has seen it all, that has been through all walks of life, an achiever, a great achiever, a humble personality, a great philanthropist, and a well-accomplished human being. Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate our icon for today, Professor Yusuf Olaolu Ali. Please make a round of applause thunderous. It's not yet time for you to come in, but I just want us to appreciate him in advance for his effort, for his life, and for the life of people around him. He's been a great man, and at Time Out with IBHS Icon, we don't just select any individual. We select a worthy representative. We select a worthy icon that is our old boy. And in all over the world, we have our old boy doing great things in life, doing great things, achieving great things. And we hope for more to come for the future generations, and so shall it be. In Allah's name, let us say amen. Thank you very much. And what is time with IBHS icon all about? So a lot of people that are here for the first time, like, what is Time Out with IBHS icons all about? Now I'll read the few punches that will explain a million words for our understanding. So to serve as another platform for engaging, bonding, and networking of members of Ibadan Boys High School Association with short acronym of IBHSOBA. That is for the old and the new that are joining us. Also to help boost the corporate profile and expand the network influence of the association, and to also impact and encourage younger members of the association. We've seen grounds that our old students have covered. We see what they have achieved in life, and this program will serve as a bridge. It's serving already as a bridge between the old and the young. So for the younger generations to emulate, to learn from our elders, and from there we believe they'll be able to make grand decisions that will help them in life, and also to attract financial and physical gifts to the school and the association. So that is the major objective of Time Out with IBHS icon. So now moving to the next item I have on my list, without wasting much of our time, I will welcome to the microphone my president, our president, your president, and their president. So ladies and gentlemen, with a resounding round of applause, join me as I welcome to the microphone the president of Old Boys Association, IBHS Old Boys Association, honouree Rear Admiral retired Adetokunbo Lateef Akintola. Please make that kind of applause more resounding, because I'm welcoming my president to the microphone. And I don't expect him to come alone. With due respect, sir, I'm not expecting him to come alone. Is you are? No. Please don't stop the round of applause. So while my president is here, once again, I would like to give my president a round of applause. Please, you can do that, you can do that, you can do that. While he's here, I will want to welcome in with a standing ovation the icon for today's, or this third edition of IBHS icon. Please welcome my Professor Yusuf Olaolu Ali. Please, with a standing ovation, welcome him. Welcome him. You're welcome, sir. Please, we can all have our seats. We can all have our seats. Thank you. We can all have our seats. Now I'll hand over to my president.
Thank you very much, the Master of Ceremony. Once again, I am Rear Admiral Lateef Akintola, the President of Ibadan Boys High School Association. Members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, the Principal of the Boys High School, fellow old boys, members of the academic staff, students, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor to welcome you all to the third edition for trying out with Ibadan Boys High School icons. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, National Executive Committee, and organizing team, I extend our warm greetings, especially to those of you who traveled all the way from Ibadan. You are welcome. Today's event is a testimony of our association's commitment to foster honouree, promoting the good values of IBHS and elevating the profile of our urban data and associations. As we strive to build a stronger, more vibrant community, we recognize the importance of celebrating our achievements and inspiring future generations. Those of them are gallery. Our esteemed honoree, Prof Yusuf Olaolu Ali, of the school, and we want to go very dearly. Your exceptional humility, globally recognized achievements in the law profession, and selfless philanthropy, not only intentionally, but also small engagement, make you a shining example for our younger generation. Your inspirational story reinforces the mantra, if he can, I can. Your dedication to IBHS and our association is unwavering, and we are grateful for your talent and support. As we gather here today, to celebrate not only our accomplishments, but also your character and commitment to excellence. You are a pride of our boys high school, and we are honored to recognize your contribution. I believe that both you and old, both young and old, will have a pleasant and life-enriching experience today. Let us continue to uphold the values of our boys' school, inspiring future generations to strive for excellence. Without further ado, let us proceed with the activities lined up for today. Thank you very much.
I believe that round of applause is too small for my president. That is too small. We can do that. Thank you very much, sir. Before I proceed, I would like each and every one of us here to stand to our feet as we observe a minute silence for our past president, Professor Olaolu Ali. Okay, Professor Olaolu. Yes, so please, 1 minute silence when we start now. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Take a break. So now the next item I have on my list is the icon is. Yes, I believe we all know the icon already, but that item will be better explained by an old boy that actually knows the icon very well. And the old boy I'm invited to the microphone told me earlier that the icon was actually my school father. So it's time to welcome the old boy to the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, join me with a round of applause as I welcome Dr. Honouree Olaolu Ali of 81 Set. Please give me a round of applause as we welcome him. You didn't tell me your sex. I assume you are 93 sex. But you said it one already because you much younger.
Good evening, everyone. And thank God for this opportunity. Now, I have the honor of asking our guest speaker to stand. Now, as the MC said, he was my school father when we were in the hostel there. So I was sleeping under the bed, he was sleeping up. So that is the way. And I noticed that the humility is still there. Let you. Okay? You don't know that it's an accomplished person just going, no, I can't go for you. The other accomplished person. Now let us open to page 5 of our program sheet. A man gets honor from home. A man gets honor from home. One of the objectives of the time out with IBHS ICON is to honor the serving members of the Ibadan Boys High School All Association who attended outstanding feats in their various fields of endeavor and who must have sustained the vision and objectives of the association in regard to the program of the school. This could have been written with Yusuf Olaolu Ali in mind, or the class of 1977. Ali, who clocked 70. This is not an error on 7 September 2024. Has not only reached the apex of his profession as a senior advocate of Nigeria in Nigeria University, Federal University of Oye, has also bestowed on him a premium honor for the vast knowledge of law, erudition, and enormous expansion of knowledge in legal practice, spanning at least 4 decades. He was called to the Nigerian bar in 1983, professor of practice. A professor of practice is a non-academic that a higher educational institution appoints to help students in their practical instruction. The professorship is just one of the least 300 honors and awards and laid out for scholarship and what in that training. Let us another round of applause for him. For somebody to have 300 honors to help in their own. He gives and keeps giving to causes and interests he is passionate about. And his alma mater, Ibadan Boys High School, is one of such beneficiaries. At the celebration of excellence held early this year by his classmates to appreciate him for, among others, his phenomenal contributions to the school's progress. The national president of the Ibadan Boys High School, All Boys Association, Oloye retired, Adetokunbo Lateef Akintola, attested that Ali has been given scholarship to the students. Last year, he paid the quiet fees of all the JSS3 students, and he is still willing to do more. Thank you so much. His giving is not egoistic, rather, says Professor Rashid Aderoye, a former executive secretary, National Commission for Nomadic Education, who hails from the same town, Ibadan or State, with Ali, is a promise keeper who is passionate about the cause of good, of God and humanity. His word is a model for righteousness. He is very religious, but his religiousness is devoid of bigotry. It's a mistake to the court. And that does not prevent him from assisting all that are around him who profess other things. When the IBHS icon for this year was to be chosen, there was unanimity among the coordinating team. It was the Professor Yusuf Olaolu Ali, SAN. To all, it is not about aid. We thank Allah for all things. To Akintola, Ali has been God given to the school, and I pray that your rating will continue to soar. And the boys of Ibadan Boys High School, old and young, say a thunderous word. Amen.
Thank you very much, sir. Please appreciate Doctor. Appreciate the Doctor. I already been able to know you. Each of the 81 cents, but he looks much more younger. God bless you. One thing I noticed about all our old boys is if you all look around, you see younger faces. Yes, you see that they all look younger, but in an old body. I don't want to be making examples, but it shows what we learned, where we came from, where we graduated from. Because secondary school is actually a bridge between where you are coming from and your future. Students, can you hear me? Yes, sir. Okay. Secondary school is where you will form your future. By the time you leave secondary school, the standard age I think is 18 years. So by the time you are 18, then you are an adult already. You should be able to differentiate left from right. And you should be able to plan your future for yourself. So all these elders, all these our fathers are here so that you can emulate them. You can put in plans to go further than they have gone in life. Because the major reason why we are hosting this event, one of the major reasons is for you students. So we can have future leaders, we can have future achievers. Do you understand me, students? So anything you learn here, make sure you keep it on your left palm and you don't use it to eat. Okay, thank you very much. So now I will want to quickly do some recognitions due to our time. I won't want to waste too much of our time, but the first set of people I'm going to recognize are the ones that make the club tick. Am I right, sir? Yes, the ones that make the club tick. You are somewhere Maggie Nino Obe. So ladies and gentlemen, while they are standing up, I want you to appreciate them with a round of applause. I want them to stand to their feet. The National School of Ibadan Boys High School Old Boys Association. Wherever everyone is, please stand to your feet for recognition. All the national schools, please, I want you to stand to your feet for recognition. Everybody. You see, a leader leads by setting the example. Admiral is already on the screen before I finish. I want every other, wow. Please give them a round of applause. Is that the best we can do? We won't be here if not for them, so please, you can do better. You can do better. Thank you, stars for putting in the good work. May God help you always. Amen. Thank you very much. You can all be on our seat. And also, I want to recognize the presence of the representative, the boys representative of our sister school. What I mean by sister school is the same founder that founded our school, founded our sister school as well. I'm talking about Chief Timothy Olajide Oyeshino. So the name of our sister school is Ibadan City Academy, and we have our representatives here. Please stand to your feet as the family recognizes your presence. Ibadan City Academy representative. Yes, you are welcome, sir. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. We can see them from the front over there. You're welcome, sir. Also, okay, let me mention their names. We have Alaja Shakirat Yusuf. She is the social welfare officer. Please, you are welcome. You wave your hand. And also, we have with her Mr. Muideen Adebayo Adeleye, the PRO of the Old Boys Association. That is Mr. Meeting. You are welcome, sir. And now to the next item I have on my list, which let me move on. Permit me with a round of applause as we go into the program proper. The program proper is on item 3:03 p.m. on the booklet we are holding, which is question and answer. So who are we questioning and who is answering? Every question we are going to be asking on stage here will be directed to the icon for today. You'll be sharing his experiences, you'll be talking about a lot of things that he's been through in life and about his achievements and all. For all the younger generations to learn, to emulate, and to model. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me with a round of applause as I welcome to the microphone. He said I should not call him Professor or Dean. So, join with me as I welcome to the microphone, Mr. Awobadejo. But in my mind, I had a professor already. So, please give him a round of applause. You can do that very well. Much more better. You are welcome, sir. White, all boys.
Now, before we go into the question and answer, we have 30 minutes and we are going to ensure everything is within the 30 minutes. Whenever I call Yusuf or when he calls me, which he does every time, you know what he does? He will say, my senior, honouree. I'm actually a senior for 1 year, but it's older than me by so many years. So, but we are in the process school. Because of that, I'm going to be oppressing his merit and reflect in the questions. So please join us for the question and answer.
Thank you.
Yusuf Olaolu Ali,
Sir.
can you meet you?
Well, I was born some 70 years ago. I grew up with my father and mother. My father was a civil servant. My mother was still a trader. She's just about it. I'm looking for a room for my mother. She's about 94. Young woman. I lost my father in 2017. We were all there. I started school in 1960. Of course, when it was customary with my family, I started home the Arabic classes and primary school in 1960. I was a very young beneficiary of the Nigerian flag and the cup and the reindeer on 1st of October 1960, which was distributed to all schools at that time. When I left primary school, I then went to secondary modern school for 3 years. I left modern school in 1971, and then I worked for some time before I now came to Ibadan High School in 1973. I actually got to Ibadan High School as a mature student. I was over 18. And the advantage of that was that people like interviewer and his colleagues and others, they could not punish me as such because we got a number with score. Ibadan High School, because of my background, I joined the school debating and quiz team right from class 3. And I represented Ibadan High School throughout the duration of my stay here. I was the labor prefect in this school. And for those who are old like Baba and others, Senior Peters, they all know that in this school, it's like before my time, most people never really pass through certificates.
So the students thought I was wicked, told I was good, because I insisted any day that was set aside for general work. If you didn't come back to take part in the work, you will get punishment. The day that God has followed. Everybody knew me, I don't know who shall do. The chap who came here to say I was a school father, he will tell you, if the people are to cut classes, you will be the first to be at the front. School fathers, which then did not come in between service. So, some of the students who are junior, I didn't know they were cursing. That really I will never pass. Because they thought I was here. But to the glory of God, I was one of the first three in our set in the school certificate result. And the day I came here to check the result, some of them came and carried me, and some were quarreling with me that this man will say, whenever he came, we are going to beat him. Now, why did you come to beat him? And so life here was quite interesting. And I remember for the first 3 years I was riding bicycle from my house in Ibadan to the school every morning. And when we go to class 4, I had to transfer to the hostel. And luckily I was not there. Every day would be, that was our house in the you said that you want to meet me. I'm not meeting you. Don't worry. All right. Yes, sir. Can we talk of your education? Okay, thank you very much. After the water school, I also for another year. Then I was employed at the Oyo State Ministry, Ministry of Finance, as the credit officer, and I was posted to Ibadan and tax office. After working there for some time, I felt that since I wanted to go to school, that was not what I wanted. By the way, National Bank also offered me employment. I declined. Because I knew once I started to work in the bank, I wouldn't go to school again. So I came back to Ibadan. I went to join that grammar school at Abubu. Initially, I taught for about 3 weeks. I was teaching chemistry and geography. But I also thought that would distract me. So I had to be deployed. And I became a laboratory after that. So I was in charge of the chemistry and physics laboratory in Abubu Grammar School. Then in 1978, I had admission to the College of Education in Ibadan. Also State College of Education. You are the polytechnic to read mass comm. And then one month in October, I got admission to Ife, University of Ife. And that was what happened. And then went to Ife. Initially, I read history in the first year, then changed law. And then I was a university scholar and the national merit award winner for undergraduates in my days. I was a campus journalist, I was a student activist, and I was a Muslim student activist. Any part of this year? My late celebrated day when I became a professor, and that was about 6 months ago. What is your relationship with you? My classmates are please, all 77 stand up, please, I beg. Thank you. Let's see. My relationship with all of them is like a relationship between my siblings and myself. We are very, very close. As in very, very close. Am I saying the truth? Are we very close?
titles, awards. Out of those many numerous ones, which particular one really that you are so much pleased with? Is there any particular one?
Well, I'm pleased with all of them. Is it because that question is a dangerous question? And I'll tell you why. Every person that has never honored me, sworn that that's the most important. It means I'm saying the others are not as important. But I take one of them because I never paid for any. I never applied for any. For example, only a week ago, the area of Ilorin, the area of Ilorin appointed and made me one of the traditional title holders of Ilorin by appointing me as the Queen Mary of Ilorin. Now, while the resident is not as important as what you are doing for me here, the national body honors are 3 times in this school. If they are giving me honors several times, the profession of law has given me, whether in every state, I'm given honor by the NBA and the national body. So all of them are very important. I cherish all of them. I appreciate every person, every group that have done honor to me, including Oxford.
Madam, you are a senior advocate of Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
Is it true that the biggest tyranny is in the court that no matter what a judge says to a lawyer, what the judge says, my lord, and no matter how stupid you think the judgment is, when the judge delivers the judgment, don't say, and the Lord places.
Well, every profession, every calling has its own ethics. When you deride the seat of judgment, you are deriding yourself. As well, when you cease to respect the judges, society will cease to respect you. So, it's like our school. This is our pride. The blood you must have to say, as far as I'm concerned, the Ibadan Boys High School is the best secondary school in the world. Is it not so?
We really have quite a lot of topics to cover, but we don't have the time.
Okay.
Yusuf, what do you do to relax?
Thank you very much. Well, relaxation is what we are doing now. This is relaxation. But seriously speaking, my normal day, wherever I am, was I get up in the morning, I do my prayers. The next thing is to do exercise. I have a personal gym in the house, and any hotel I stay in anywhere in the world, the first thing I ask after is the gym. If you're likely a event that there is no gym, I will still exercise, I walk. Like this morning, my hotel here, I don't really like the gym, it's old fashioned. And there are a lot of boys who come to make noise there, and I can't be quarreling with people. So I took a walk this morning for about 1 hour 30 minutes. Then I went back to the rooms. So for me, that is relaxation. And when I see people like you, I talk to you, we are relaxing. So the whole essence of how you are is relaxation. But for the normal day, once I do that in the morning, my day ordinarily either in the morning or Abuja starts at 8 a.m. in the office, and I close about 8:30. I don't go on break officially. I do a long stretch. And I've been doing that to the glory of God for at least 30 years. And to the glory of God, I've never been absent from work for 1 day in 41 years because of illness. Not for 1 day. I'm very thankful. I've never taken an excuse that I won't come to it because I was ill. No. For 41 years.
Okay. On the last note.
Yes, sir.
The younger generation. What do you have for advice for our students?
What?
Among the audience.
I don't, if you don't mind, I stand up to answer this one because I'm going to address these students. The question by the moderator was, what advice do I have for those who are younger than me? Among the people up there, some of the people who are younger than me here, many of them have become like dried fish. So almost impossible. If you want to bend, if you want to bend, you break them. But you are very fresh fishes. Now, you know, whenever I see students like you know what comes to my mind? I see myself in you. I was like this. And for real, having attended the Barbaza school, you are using the same ball, but not the way it is now. So every time I see you, I see myself in you. When you see some of us, you also see your future in us. You know what I tell people? You all know dictionary. There are two words in the dictionary: wealth and work. Wealth, W-E-A-L-T-H. Wealth, and then work, W-O-R-K. It's only in the dictionary you are going to see the word wealth coming before work. Are you getting me? But in real life, work must come before. Work must come before. If you don't work, if you don't want work to come before wealth, there are some professions you will practice but you are not likely to live long. If you want to be rich before you work, number one, you will be doing 419. You are not likely to live long. You could be doing kidnapping. You are not likely to live long. You could be doing banditry. You are not likely to live long. You could be doing yahoo yahoo. You are not likely to live long. Because if you want to be rich before you work, you will die young. And all of us want to live very old, Abi. All of you that can see Baba Amao, Baba is almost 90. Over 90. Baba is over 90. Now, listen. He's one of the wealthiest persons in this Ibadan. He's one of the richest persons in Ibadan. He did not get rich because he was cutting corners. He worked, and worked, and he became rich and rich and rich. So, my advice, I'm also a student. You know that? I'm also a student. I'm a student of life. I study life. I study you. My advice to you and for you is that aim for the best you can ever be. Aim for the best you can ever be. Tomorrow you are another Professor Yusuf Ali, SAN, or even more. You could be the governor of your state, wherever you come from. You could become the president of Nigeria. But you have to work to strengthen your army, to support army. because there is no gain without pain. So you have to first of all do well in your exams. Don't copy bad. There are bad boys and bad girls. If you want to be great in life, you should not copy them. Shey you know that's Baba Awolowo's house? Shey you know Baba Awolowo? That's his house. When he was alive and we were in this school, our ambition was to go. I also want to be like Awolowo. You must have somebody, a role model, somebody you look at either in your family, in your street, in your compound, who is high up that you are aiming to be like in future. Because it is hope that sustains every person. You must hope and aim for something high in your life. May God make it easy for you. Face your studies. Don't be rascals. Be good boys. And make yourself and your parents proud. Everything that God has done for some of us today, we are propagating the names of our own parents, isn't it? Yes. The way our boys will be propagating the names of their own family too, and for one name. I'm proud to bear my father's name. Are you proud to bear our father's name? Yes. Beautiful. So continue to lift your father's name higher and higher and higher. You understand? Yes. I wish you well.
It has been wonderful, the tete we have with Professor Yusuf. But more importantly, is the impromptu, passionate speech to the younger one. No matter what we give, if you give money, they are likely to mismanage it. If you leave a word for them, but words like this are indelible. May Allah make it easy and fruitful for you. It's been wonderful talking with you, my brother.
My senior, I do it. Thank you. Again, long day. You came late.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, is that a round of applause from you to the yes, we can do better. If that is for the icon, we can do better. But they are clapping for me is too much. But for the icon, we can do better. Better, and better. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was an educative, interactive session between the interviewer and the icon for today. And sir, pardon me to say this, you are looking younger every year. No! You are looking younger. Aside from the white beard, it's hard to know you are over, to say you are over 57 with that stature. And may God continue to bless you with strength, immense strength, and the energy to finish the work. Well, wise management team.
Boys, it is not just another school. It is Ibadan Boys High School. They are now we have a short presentation by the Golden Boys of Ibadan Boys High School. In honor of our icon today. Boys, are you set? And just before they come in, on behalf of the management, we have another presentation, a material presentation, to CEO and Chairman of YOAF, Yusuf Olaolu Ali Foundation. For years, we have enjoyed sponsorship for 50 students in NECO and WAEC every year, running into millions. Therefore, gold and silver we don't have, but we have a sense of appreciation. And our sense of appreciation is manifesting in this small thing that is less than $1. Okay, our iPhone wants to take picture with members of staff. Thank you so much. Boy, say thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kulian of ignoring anything. A round of applause. Boys, are you set? Please come in. The presentation for the school. Bring those things. Bring them.
Boys, you can come in now. Come in. Yes, come in for the presentation. Thank you. You can come in. Come straight to the stage.
On the 1st of June, 2024, our chambers crossed 30 years. And we had a very grand occasion. The Vice President of Nigeria was there, and the Attorney General of the Federation was there. Some state governors were there. The principal was there. And to commemorate the occasion, one person and I wrote a book, which is an historic chronicle of our office. So I want to present 2 copies to the principal so that they will keep in the library, so that students coming in future will know that there is somebody who passed through this school that God has used to achieve this. Yes, thank you. Now, on the 30th of July or so, my university of Ife, now University, gave me, I was the second recipient of the Award of Excellence in Research of Ife, and it was an elaborate 3-day event. And I was asked, because of the students, there are 320 university scholars that Ife has, that I am to play the role of mentor to them for 1 year. And I was then asked to make a speech that will speak to those children, that will encourage them, using my own life as the examples. I then did this 25-page speech. Printed, and I titled it "Soaring Beyond Limits." I want to present 50 copies to the principal. They will give some in the library. Some of the teachers may have some, and then maybe the senior prefect and a few of the prefects will have the others. So.
White, all boys, 3 to support Professor Ali, let's go.
Boys, are you set? Can you come in? Let's have the dance drama.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's brace ourselves for the next item, which is the dance drama from our young boys, the present students of Ibadan Boys High School. So let's have them on stage now.
A beacon of light. Professor Yusuf Olaolu Ali, Kudiyan of Glory Emirate, a scholar, a mentor, a beacon of light. His deeds and knowledge shining bright with step, he paved the way for countless dreams to see the day. Your generosity, a gift so rare, inspiring us day by day, an icon of unified God, our hearts are gratitude for you. Ali Baba go, Baba go. Ali Baba go. Ali Baba go.
Professor Malam Yusuf Olaolu Ali, of life, Malam, a mileage of grace in generosity, a flowing river of philanthropy, supplying scholarships to support, giving hope to the hopeless, a humble heart, a guiding hand, a legacy that will forever stand. In the house of justice, you shine so bright. Our galley for you shall be rich in all thoughts. Our hearts are filled with gratitude for you.
Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Oluwada, Baba, Siwa, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Oluwada, Baba, Siwa, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Oluwada, Baba, Siwa, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Oluwada, Baba, Professor Malam Yusuf Olaolu Ali, a beacon of light, Malam of humility, Baba Oba Ifetedo, born in the classic school, but grew up into boarding school. We honor you with great heart. Yusuf Olaolu Ali is our guiding star, a beacon of knowledge, our guiding light. In our hearts, you never be found. An icon of Ifetedo, our hearts have decreased and have filled with gratitude. Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Oluwada, Baba, Siwa, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Oluwada, Baba, Siwa, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Oluwada, Baba, Siwa, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Oluwada, Baba, Siwa.
Professor Malam Yusuf Olaolu Ali, a beacon of light, Malam of generosity and kindness. Professor ọmọ ìyá àdúgbò ìbẹ̀yẹ kúkà, ọkọ̀ kẹ́hìndé, ọlọ́run fi ọ̀rùn kẹ́ wọn. Bàbá Nímá, Bàbá Báràká, Bàbá Ṣubúrá, Bàbá Yusuf Ọláníwájú, Bàbá Ọba nílùú Ìfẹ́tẹ̀dó. From your humble beginning, you rose so high. With wisdom and courage, you touch the sky. With every step, you lead the way. Our icon in IBHS, our hearts are filled with gratitude for you.
Awani Baba, Awani Baba, Awani Baba, Yusuf Olaolu, Yusuf Olaolu, Awani Baba, Awani Baba, Ode Amo, Ode Amo, Awani Baba. Awani Baba, Olóyè láti, Olóyè láti. Awani Baba, Awani Baba, Olóyè láti. Onídàṣe mọ́, onídàṣe mọ́. Èrè wà lọ́dọ̀ yóò, èrè wà lọ́dọ̀ yóò. Onídàṣe mọ́, onídàṣe mọ́. Èrè wà lọ́dọ̀ yóò. Awani Baba, Awani Baba, Yusuf Olaolu. Awani Baba, onídàṣe mọ́.
Thank you very much. You can give them a beautiful round of applause. Well, what's so painful is that none of us here will come out and spray these kids' money. Oh, sorry, don't spray money at events so that they will not invite you to EFCC for questioning. All right, thank you very much. That was a wonderful presentation from the kids. You did so well. I pray may you all a more brighter future than the icon we are celebrating today. And so shall it be. So thank you very much. So now, this is where it gets more fun. We have more fun. We have more sugar to the coffee. And if you don't want sugar in your coffee, you can take it raw. So it's time we check it out. So right about now, we'll engage in another, let me say, it's not interactive. interactive but an expressive section where we'll be inviting different personnel to the microphone to say one or two things about our icon for the day. So now, the icon we are celebrating today, we've heard one or two things about his journey so far. We've heard from people all around us, and I know as each and every one of us are seated there would have asked, who is this icon? Who is who is this? And those that did not ask would have checked the booklet with them and say that he's a man of great achievement. And it's an example for us all to emulate. So now that everybody with our hands are up busy, please don't be offended if I mention your name to come to the microphone. I know most of us are eating already, but I still have to carry on. So now, welcome to the microphone for the tribute. The people I'll be calling will be coming out to say one or two things about our icon. There are some of us that have known the icon since a very tender age. We have his family members, we have his friends, we have his friend and associates here as well. So to the microphone now, first of all, I would like to start from the end. Yes, I would like to start from the end. I would like to start by inviting to the microphone my daddy, the daddy John Lowo. And daddy told me that, Timba got the microphone, Yoruba ni ma so. And I told him that is very welcome because he's a Yoruba man as well. So I will employ him to speak a foreign language when he's supposed to speak Yoruba. So with a round of applause, welcome as I come to the microphone, the Mokaji or honouree of the Alice. So with a round of applause, join me as I welcome Alhaji Rafiu Ali. That's the Mokaji of the Alice. I believe you can do better with our round of applause. That was Okan Abinoji nípa icon wa tòní because a nígbàgbọ́ pé wọ́n mọ̀ wọ́n ju gbogbo wa lọ jáde káwùsì.
Adúpẹ́ ní ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run, Prof Yusuf Olaolu Ali, ṣé ní àti ìgbà ìwé rẹ̀ irú àti mọ̀ pé ẹni gíga lọ́lọ́run gbà nítorí oníṣòwò ó sì láàánú ó lọ́wọ́ ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ àti wákọ̀ rẹ̀ lójọ́ sí láti ìwé rẹ̀ lábòjú ní kíkiri láàgbòdo nọ́mbà àpòyè ìgbà rẹ̀ wọ́n bá ti sí bàbá àmì ìkọ̀wé pé ìwọ̀n ẹ̀sẹ̀ lọ́yà ló fẹ́ ṣe á máa bí oríṣiríṣi ìbéèrè wọ́n sì mọ̀ pé ọ̀dá ní tí ó ṣe ní ẹ̀kọ́ lórí dáadáa. Ó jẹ́ ẹni tí ó sì lè gbogbo ọmọ ìlú pátápátá ọlọ́rẹ̀ ní ọwọ́ ẹ̀yà dáadáa. Kò sí ní ṣe kò sí gbàgbọ́ tó fi gbogbo jáde lóòrè kò sí àgbọ̀gbọ̀ dáàbò àwọn ọmọdé sùn pé lágbàjẹ́ báyìí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ tàbí bá nìkan jà. Gbogbo tó wájú wáyé lọ́síwájú ní ìsìnkú gbogbo ọjọ́ ayé rẹ̀ wá fún ẹ̀dín náà. Torí náà kò sí àbùkù kankan ní gbèsè ayé láti ìpìlẹ̀ títí di èyí. Ọmọlúwàbí pátápátá ni ó wà náà lè ní pé nínú ìbẹ̀tẹ̀ ìtẹ́jú wa kì í ṣe pé wọ́n pilẹ̀ ìṣẹ́jú máa tọrọ wípé ẹsẹ̀ báyìí fún mi pé ibẹ̀ ẹ̀mí bẹ́ẹ̀ rẹ̀ mí lọ́wọ́ fún ọba fún ẹ̀dọ́ pé ní bàbá ọba pé bàbá àwọn ni lẹ́fi fi jẹ́ bàbá ọba fi fẹ́tẹ́ náà. Ìlọrin náà wọ́n pè ní ìṣẹ́jú máa fọwọ́ wá kan pé bẹ́yà àyíkó wáyé o kálọ̀ kí ọba tọ́nà bá fẹ́ fi fún yóò wà bá lórí ìjòkó ni a máa kọ òmíì gan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni màkẹ́tẹ́ nìkan bá fi túbọ̀ lé pé sọ́ba ṣe ní ìta ọdún òun òṣèṣẹ́ òun òṣèṣẹ́ ni òṣèṣẹ́ ní ìta kankan ẹ̀sà fún ilẹ̀ sáájú ni ó ní pẹ́ lè rí sí ọwọ́ rẹ̀ tó sì gbé àdúrà tì náà bá di ìrántí orúkọ tó sọ iléeṣẹ́ rẹ̀ gáàdì chambers àṣeyọrí ni lábáwá pè ní gáàdì aláṣeyọrí ọmọ ní ọlọ́kùnrin àdúrà tí mo bá ti ṣàmúlẹ̀ ṣe.
Thank you very much, sir. I believe that one we will need to chorus it all together. Let's go. Yes, that was a wonderful one from the Mogaji. He said he's an humble individual right from his childhood days.
that is a kind of person that has a lot of friends, and friends always want to be around him. They always want to share, they always want to interact with him, and that is how it has been from his day one up till now. And we are happy that he's not a fake individual, because a person that's a fake will not act up till now. So he's still keeping the behavior, and we are very proud to hear about him and to emulate him. So next on my list, I would like to mix everything together. He's of class 77 in this prestigious Ibadan Boys High School. So now I would love to invite one of his classmates to the microphone. So join me as I welcome to the microphone. Though he told me not to call his nickname, so I will not call it with due respect. I will not call your nickname. So join me as I welcome to the microphone, Mr. Tunde Ajayi. Please give him a round of applause as he walks on stage. He's an old boy and member of his set, Mr. Tunde Ajayi. I will not mention your nickname, sir, even though you told me. You are welcome, sir.
Prof Yusuf Ali, Prof Kogie. What permit me to spend very few minutes. Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ o, bí mo ti rẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan fẹ́ bá mi jà mo fẹ́ jù sísàlẹ̀ mi. Ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. It's alright, mi lè jọ ìsàlẹ̀ bí. Yusuf Ali was asking us one question the other time. He said, there is love in our set. He said we love each other. I don't expect him to say that. Our set is a family of which he has made it more to the family. So he shouldn't be asking. He shouldn't. I didn't expect it from him. He has shown so much love to every member of the set. So, I mean, I don't know what we want us to need. He wants to elevate everybody in the set. Although not in the set, anybody, anywhere he sees anybody. But I'm talking about our set because of what he said. So, he has exuded that love to all. He has shown that love to all. Although when we were in school, it was fight because it was troublesome. All of us were troublesome as well. Like I told you, just when I came, I saw him upstairs. I went to greet him. We started fighting. Although it is fight of love, not real fight. So I want everybody to pray for him that God that has been helping him should continue to help him, to uplift him, to stand by him, to allow him to be doing more. It's not possible for everyone to love him, but whatever side you are to him, I know that God loves him and will continue to love him. Like I said, I don't want to spend much time. My hand is in Amala. So I need you to follow you go care. Wàá dàgbà, Ọlọ́run á fún ẹ lágbára, wàá lè ṣe ìdílé lọ. The other time he was 70, ó bá wa bẹ̀ ni o. You are working 70. Sorry now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Please appreciate him with a round of applause. I believe all of us can see now that the boys can leave the school, but the school will never leave the boys. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. And also, I would like to invite to the microphone the head of chamber, Mr. Yakub Dauda. Please appreciate him with a round of applause. I could have mentioned Barista, but I know he won't like it. So I'll just prefer to use Mr. You are welcome, sir.
I humbly observe the protocols. Madam Yusuf Olaolu Ali senior advocate of Nigeria, is someone I can describe as a phenomenon. Malam Ali, the senior advocate of Nigeria, I think I will be able to say a bit about him because I've been with him as a counsel in his chambers for almost 25 years now. And for one to be under a principal for 25 years, everybody knows it is not a joke. Malam Yusuf Ali, SAN, is somebody I can describe to be reasonable, responsible, and reliable. Malam Yusuf Ali, SAN, is a principal who everybody would like to serve under him, in the sense that he does not treat us as staff, but he treats us as his family members. Malam Ali is somebody you can go to meet anytime to discuss your personal affairs with, in spite of the fact that you are just a staff under him. He treats us like his family members. Malam Yusuf Ali is somebody I know does not discriminate. I'll give you an example. The last time we went to Obafemi Awolowo University, where he was conferred with the title of His Excellency that he has just told you. He awarded 2 students, nursing students, scholarship. And the MC of that occasion said it loudly that he was surprised and he was amazed that the 2 recipients of the scholarship are Christian, despite the fact that he is a core Muslim person. And another thing about it, just like I said, you hardly know where it comes from. I am a native of Ibadan, but people know him more than they know me, simply because he's an old person. But that one notwithstanding, Ali attends every occasion that is invited to come and attend. Be you a low person or higher person, he doesn't care. Even if he's going to spend just 5 minutes, just be sure, if he asks about 7 occasions to attend in a day, Malam Ali will make sure he goes round all the 7 events. And for those of us that are with him too, hardly will you see any of us that came with him that not spent maybe 10 years with him. We don't go because we are enjoying him. Another thing is that you can imagine, we all know the country is very hard now. It's very tight. But I always say it everywhere I go. He has increased our salaries for about 3 times between January and this year. Anytime he sees that, anytime he sees that there are problem or there is increment in fuel prices or whatever, Malam Ali will call us. Let us have management meeting, and We don't discuss even if it's going to be 20%. Just be sure he will do that. He's very considerate. He is very considerate. And like I said, when I lost my dad in 2019, I was far away in Sokoto or in Mata. But hardly will anybody know that I was not around, because he took care of everything to the extent that when I came back, people were telling me that he did it as if it was his dad that died. So he takes all of us like his children and siblings. Malam Ali is too generous. The fact that, like I said, you are receiving salaries from him will not prevent him or preclude him from assisting you if you have any problem and you go and meet him. Thank God is blessing me in his profession. But I observe that what we lawyers call pro bono, the pro bono job he does is more than the one he collects money from. And I believe some of his friends we attest to this. May God be pleased with Mr. Orakiyo. When he was relieved of his post or his job in UCH then, and he came to us, Malam Ali assigned me, because I did not even know the relationship between them. He assigned me to take over his case, and to God be the glory. We won at the National Industrial and we won at the Court of Appeal. He was reinstated, and I believe entitlements were all paid. When I went to meet my Oga that we have finished this case now, what is Oga said, don't you know the man is my schoolmate? He did not collect a penny from him. And that is how he relates with everybody. Even for those of us that are lawyers, that are not, some of those that are not in his chambers, I can say it without hesitation that he has made some of them millionaires, house owners, and vehicle owners, because he likes to invite some of the lawyers to come and work with him, especially during election petition, and he will pay them handsomely. So that is why I call him a phenomenon. May the Almighty Allah keep him for us. Amen. May the Almighty Allah elongate his life. Amen. And continue to give him where we are to sustain and maintain his status. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That was a long but short appreciation of him. And with what we've heard so far about the icon for today, I believe, that's worthy of emulation. That's worthy of emulation. Thank you very much, sir. So before I proceed, I believe we have one or two people here that wants to say one or two things about the icon, which I will grant at least 2 people permission. No, doctor has come on stage already. So I believe you have done your duties already. So but before I go to that, which I will still call you, sir, permit me to invite to the microphone another person from, let me just say walk. Permit me to invite Mr. Shobajo to the microphone. Please give him a round of applause as he walks on stage. He actually told me to that please don't call me no. Just put Mr. So you are welcome, sir. He's actually the first man on the stage tonight that will be on suit. So please make the round of applause more deeper.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My Oga, Malam Yusuf Ali, I bow and tremble. Malam Ali is a personality you can't fully assess. If you really want to assess Malam Yusuf Ali, then you need to be making a compendium. Is it about his outstanding and unparalleled leadership? And the HOC, we call it HOC, powerful HOC, has spoken a lot about our Oga. But I am standing here, I can say that I've benefited immensely from Malam benevolence. Malam is a lawyer of lawyers. As he's sitting down there, you are looking at a law library. When you call someone in Jaya in a courtroom, that is Malam Yusuf Ali. The first time I stepped into the office at Ilorin, I saw a lot of people, and I now asked a colleague of mine that we went there together, what is happening here? He said, those people I'm looking at are those who came to seek assistance from Malam Ali. And before I left the office that day, I saw people smiling and walking out of the office. All of them were attended to. I can't say much because I've said earlier on that you can't fully assess him. You can't fully assess him. He is a lawyer that has offices in every state of Nigeria. There is no state you will not see a lawyer that has benefited and still benefiting from Malam Ali. I'm a testimony to his non-discrimination, because anytime we travel out of the state to another state, particularly in the northern part of the country, I usually be the only Christian among the lawyers, the only Christian. And when they go out to pray, I sit down, and when they come back, we continue our job. And from that, although I'm a Christian, I know that I can recite off air some of the Muslim prayers. And when they are praying now, I understand what they are saying. It is just before I moved with Malam Ali, I used to wonder, what were they saying? It is through my interaction with other people that I realized that the prayer is just being said in Arabic. Just Arabic. We are saying the same thing. Madam, I say today that there is an height you want me to attain that I've not attained. And you always ask me the question, Boye, what is your problem? And I said, my Oga, where you want me to be, I will with your God and God assistance get there. You will live long.
Amen.
You are 70. Baba Mao, Baba is sitting down there. You have not reached that height.
Not yet.
You'll be over 90 by the grace of God.
Amen.
I say thank you very much on behalf of us who are outside Gallup chambers, Gallup extension, for what you have done for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that, sir. So far we've learned a lot about the icon, but what I love most about what has been said about him so far is that it doesn't discriminate. Whether you are a Christian or a Muslim, I believe if there is a traditional worshiper in his chamber, he will treat the person the same way, and that is one of the endowments God gave to humanity, which we must always exercise. So let's learn to love, irrespective of the skin color, irrespective of the race, irrespective of whoever you are. As long as we understand that when we want to donate blood for someone in the hospital, you won't ask that person that, are you Hausa, are you Igbo, or are you Yoruba? No, I cannot give my blood to Igbo. So the moment we understand that, at that level, you can donate your blood to anybody. That is what should be on your mind, that humanity first. Humanity first. And may God continue to bless you, sir. He is a boss that leads by example. And we have heard a lot about him already. So I'll still entertain two more tributes from our guests. But before that, I deeply want to personally apologize to my daddy on the IT, sir, because it eluded me. I wanted to make the recognition earlier, but now it's not too late. Please, everyone, with due respect, put your hands together as I first appreciate Elder Shane Peters, and now I also want Daddy to say one or two things about the icon for today.
Ẹ̀bùrọ̀ ní ọgbọ̀n èèyàn. Adúpẹ́lú wọ́n yí pé wájú rẹ̀. Bàbá mọ̀ ọ̀wọ́n kí ni. Jẹ́nẹ́rà kí ni. Olaolu Yusuf Ali. Bàbá pé wọ́n wá icon tó fẹ́ ṣe for this time. Mo ń kànú platform Old Boys Association. Wọ́n wò pé ta ni wọ́n fẹ́ fún lọ́dún. Tàbí wọ́n á mention Malam Yusuf Ali. Inú mi dùn too much. Mo ní ha tí bá ti wà Nàìjíríà dáta rẹ̀ dandan ní ìdílé tí Ọlọ́run bá lè dá mi sí. Inú mi dẹ̀ àwọn pípẹ́ Ọlọ́run dá mi sí nìyí. Yusuf Ali ṣe kíní kan tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yìn náà bá gbọ́ ayà ilẹ̀ ni fún Ìbàdàn Boys School. So nígbà tó sọ pé òun ló kàn fún ẹ̀ fi ṣe icon for IBHS this time around. I was so happy. Gbé bó jẹ́ ìdílé kan náà fún mi, màá mention mi. Nǹkan náà dẹ̀ máa jọ gbogbo inú. Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan náà, ṣé kí n sọ ṣe rí ìjọba kan dé nígbà yẹn láti mọ̀lété ṣé mọ̀lété nìyẹn àbí roundabout lọ́nà tó gbé tiẹ̀ wọ́n ní wọ́n máa ṣe ọ̀nà ẹ̀ títí dé engagement road ó dẹ̀ máa affect gbogbo àwọn setbacks tó wà ní àdúgbò rẹ̀ wọn ò tí ì sọ tó ọ̀sẹ̀ kan wọ́n ti gbé caterpillar tó wọ́n dẹ̀ gbó gbogbo everything tó wà ní gbogbo àdúgbò rẹ̀ ilé Awólọ́wọ̀ ìgbésùn díẹ̀ ní wọ́n jẹ ilé ẹ̀rọ gbogbo fẹ́ẹ̀sì IBHS bí gbogbo ẹ̀rọ gbogbo gbígbá gbà gbàgádá sẹ́yìn ó broke people coming in silly things ànígbà yẹn gan láṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣiṣẹ́ nínú skul yìí ní bàbá àgbọ̀wọ̀ not the president Old Boys Association èmi jẹ́ deputy secretary family ìgbẹ́ jẹ́ secretary general mo wá lọ bá family ìbọ̀ wọ̀nyí ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tá a ti ń ṣe sí skul yìí ṣé wọ́n ní máa jí lọ ó ní agbọ́dọ̀ wà lọ́pọ̀ ṣe sí olóògùn ẹ̀ fi ẹnìkan ìyẹn bí bóyá bá wà dá sí ó ní Yusuf àmì ó jókòó sí ẹgbẹ́ fámìlì bàbá ló bá gbé fóònù ló bá kì í ó ní kí n bá sọ̀rọ̀ nítorí pé ó máa dáàbò ló bá bá sọ̀rọ̀ ìbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bá Yusuf àmì tọ̀ Ìlọrin ló wà àwárà ń bá lọ gbogbo fẹ́ẹ̀sì máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti dàwó ìgbòkùn àwọn oníkì máa wọ̀ yóò láàtúnṣe ó láàtúnṣe pé ó láàtúnṣe gbogbo sí kọ́pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wa bàbá mọ̀ ó lẹ̀ tí bá wa ṣe gbá ó ní bá wa ṣàwọ́ àkúlé lọ́pọ̀ ó láàtúnṣe ó ní ká wá kọ̀ǹtàkítọ̀ tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ bàbá wá kọ̀ǹtàkítọ̀ ẹ̀wù káwọn Awólọ́wọ̀ tó ń ṣe tiwọn àti fàájì fẹ́ǹsì náà kí àwọn Awólọ́wọ̀ wọ́n tó ṣe tí wọn àní bọ́sẹ̀ skul gbogbo èrò wa ń wá pé ní ìdí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ àdúgbò ti lọ́wọ́ ní ìfá àti títà fi parí ẹ̀ẹ̀kan làníwá lọ ayọ̀kú sí wa ẹ̀ẹ̀kan gbogbo every kọ̀pọ̀tà náà nígbà náà Mala Yusuf àmì ló san owó náà. Ìyẹn ni pápá ló ń ṣe fún pẹ́sẹ̀ tó ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ ní gbogbo ó ti pẹ̀ jù. Àbí you are too much. We thank God for your time. And ìdẹ́ ṣe pé ṣe ní testimony ìlànà bí ìsìnkú sọ látàrọ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ àti ìsìnkú lásìkò sùkúkà tí wọ́n sọ gbogbo ọgbà bọ́sẹ̀ sùkúkù. Bọ́sẹ̀ sùkúkù ní ìsìnkú. Wọ́n ti kọ́ tó ti ṣe pò mí lọ́dún sọ̀rọ̀. And you know what that means. Ó bí ìpínlẹ̀ létò ló ń ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ń tẹ̀sí ló ń ṣe. Àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ gidigidi o. Àmọ́ lórí o. Torí pé kọ́kọ́ tí àwọn bàbá wà kọ̀ǹpútà kọ̀ǹpútà rà sí skul báyìí gbogbo èèyàn bá kú lọ. Ìgbà yẹn kọ́kọ́ tẹ̀ wá láti fi adé fún àgbàmà ló sọ pé àwa bí. Tó jẹ́ pé àfi pé àní fẹ́ǹsì wọn gbà náà. Pọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tá a ti ṣe fẹ́ǹsì gbogbo kan bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tó kéwì. Àwọn tó ti pẹ́ tó ti wá bọ́sẹ̀ skul pàápàá àwọn ọmọ tó wà ní ìlú tó bá wá wáyé tó bá kọjá ń bì wọn máa ń sọ pé báwo la ṣe ṣe bí
Ọlọ́run ló bá wa ṣe àti pẹ̀lú ìrànlọ́wọ́ àwọn bàbá àmọ́ general tó jókòó tì mí àti àwọn bíi Malam Yusuf Olaolu àti pẹ̀lú ọwọ́ yín á máa rò fún Ọlọ́run àtọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yín náà tó wà torí pé kò sí kankan náà ọmọ yín tó wà ní sùkúlù yìí kò sí kankan náà mímí náà tó wà ní sùkúlù yìí but ẹ̀ ń ran àwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ máa ran àwọn ọmọ yín náà lọ́wọ́ ibikíbi tí àwọn ọmọ yín wà lágbára Ọlọ́run àṣeyìí iná máa ṣe. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Please appreciate Daddy with a round of applause. Thank you very much, sir. Without wasting much of your time, because at the point in time, there's no time to check time. So I want to humbly recognize the presence of the President General Ibadan City Academy Old School Association. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to Mr. Tunde Akintunde. He is the President General of Ibadan City Academy Old Student Association. You are welcome, sir. So now I believe some of us have questions for the icon. We all have questions for the icon, and I'm here to entertain, I think, just 2 or 3 questions for the icon. So please, if you have questions for the icon, please signify. But before that, I would like to welcome Alaji to the microphone because he has 1 or 2 things to say as well. So ladies and gentlemen, please give him a round of applause as he walks up stage. You are welcome, sir. And if you have 1 or 2 questions, please prepare them because there is no much time to check time. So we can round up earlier. Thank you, sir.
Is trying to intimidate me, but I stand to not to be intimidated. Yes, I won't be intimidated. Malam Yusuf Olaolu Ali is a man of several images, several writings, and so on and so forth. But one thing I want to say about him is when he was my senior. He entered the school when he was 18. Yes, Abi. Answer me now. No. I'm talking about YOA. Okay, don't worry. I entered the school when I was 15 years old. Yes. Our àgbàlagbà máa ń sábà wá sí boys high school. Torí pé Okay, now. When he was the labor prefect, I was in class 3 then. When you hear Yusuf Olaolu Ali is coming, you better pack them. That is him. And when he walks like this, everybody will palolo. Yes, he has been a disciplinarian since time immemorial. He left in 1977 and I left in 1980. But what banded us together has remained one and strong. I remember when Justice Bola Ajibola, of blessed memory, wanted to have a law school. It was unfortunate you were saying, how can Baba Ajibola have a university with his acumen in law without law school? When we discussed as management and we said we want to have a law school, I said, let us give it to Lawyer Olaolu Ali. He said, do you know him? I said, yes, I know him. Can you contact me? I said, I can contact him. And right beside him, I called my brother. And I was not disappointed. He picked the call, I said, Baba, speak with him. And Baba spoke with him and he accepted. And today, Yusuf Olaolu Ali Law Library is situated at Crescent University, Abeokuta, in honor. As if that was not enough, he came to grace the occasion and he donated, like he did today, several volumes of law books. I hope we have several kind of him. I wish I become a lawyer, because that was my intention right from the onset. But my fear of dropping law was because lawyers are liars. But I don't know. Were they liars? Okay, you are not liars. But that's why I don't know. Sorry for that. Lawyer Olaolu Ali, I beseech Allah to continue to enrich you. I beseech Allah to continue to enrich you. You are a shining example for others to follow. And we hope you won't relegate from doing what you have been doing. May Allah make it so and so easy.
Thank you very much, sir. Please give that a round of applause. You can do better. So that's a good saying, dude. Lawyers are liars. But Alaji sir, what about footballers? What will you call them? Footballers are the real liars, because small tackle on Neymar like this, Neymar will roll on the floor from here to the fence. Small tackle and nothing happened to him. So footballers are the real liars, not lawyers. That was a good saying anyway. Thank you very much, sir. So I will entertain 2 more questions. Please, 2 more questions, and whenever you come on stage, please don't keep it long. Just make it short and snappy. Thank you very much, sir. He is available. The icon is available to answer every of your questions. So, okay, sir. Permit me to. I'm not supposed to point to you because I didn't ask for your name, sir. But with due respect, sir, you are welcome to the microphone. Please give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause, and let's keep our pen and notes close, because we might have 1 or 2 things to write about the questions.
My name is Adekunle Olujobi. I was Adekunle Olujobi in this school. Then I changed it in 2021. Now, I really don't have a question for him. I want to appreciate him. He was my junior here, he wanted than me for my senior at the back. So, he is the man of whom we're so proud. Every time I read about him, I send him a text, he always replies to say thank you. And that's puts value to the humility. Now, my question is this. When I came, I went to the field to go and check the fence that's just been done. And I saw the entire field is overgrown. With weed, not even weed, seriously overgrown, that you can't walk in it. This is a boys' school. We went to this school. We had morning assignments, we had things to do. But how can a boys' school be overgrown with weed when we have boys? You are never perfect. So now, you need to use that clout. So I don't know, look, I don't want to impugn anybody, but it is unacceptable that the school will be overgrown when it's boys. I heard that the bathrooms there that they're using, someone has to pay to clean it in a boys' school. How? How from toilet there? How can we have people watching toilet for boys? How can we have people coming to cut grass for boys? Come on, man. So, as labor prefect, please, I want you to tell them. Yes, no, ex-labor prefect is a labor prefect. A labor prefect. So, find out to tell them how to manage this thing. Because it is discouraging for us to put money into the school and then things fall apart that could be done. You know, that's my question to you.
Thank you.
Please.
No, you are making a request or something. The principal, no, we'll talk to the principal. I mean, the maker has a valid point because I remember as labor prefect, there was a particular day every week where you have the general cleaning and general cutting of grasses. And all those who ran away, there was an incident. You know, at that time, the fence was not secured. But as never prepared, what I did was that I would have gone to the staff room to tell the principal and the teachers that give us 3 hours before closing. On every day we wanted to do the cutting. And then I never discussed it with my classmates, not even with the senior prefect. I'll just go and tell the teachers. So we will give authority, we will close all the gates, and we will man all the gates. Everybody that was inside there, you have to move the neighbors of. And I remember some students, I think they were in class 3 or something. Not only did they go back, what's that? They got to the back and I was like, and they were saying, hey, good here, oh. I said, okay. But all I tried to do was just to memorize 2 of the faces. I know when I got 2 guys, they will tell me the others. So, the Monday following, I was just going to buy, I didn't know their classes. I just had from class 1. Class 1, I looked at the faces, I didn't say anybody in class 2. I got to class 3. I just saw one of them. I just gave me the whole back straight away. I said, come on, stupid guys. He ran away. He brought all of them out. And I took them to the field there to enjoy themselves for 2 days. You know? That is how to do this thing, you know. Soft guy, I have a labor prefect here. Do we still have a labor prefect in this school?
Any labor prefect around?
If you take over water, nothing will happen. So please, we'll talk to the principal. Say back. So, I think I will take it up with the principal. We'll talk to him. I'll do with you. I mean, boys' school. I'll tell our boys here now. But go in the down on your 12 or my 11 class 10. No, I mean, you're not getting. So, what are they going to do? Who they bought over there? I can't look my red egg. I like a way. What about the David? If I try to walk to school here, but I not be. I think what you know, you goes off. You know, you go I got no way.
Okay, let me entertain the last message. No, during my set, it's late comers that always clear the bushes and the weeds around. So once you come late like this, you are shop over 10 o'clock, you go to the class. And to what about teacher to the class, and join. Thank you very much. The last question I'm going to entertain.
My fathers and my seniors. Each time I see you,
yes, sir.
I am Pastor Bisoya, 84 sets. I see humility. I see simplicity. Please let us know the secret behind all this, please. Thank you.
God and my upbringing. God and my where I was brought up.
How?
This is
where you are brought up. How? Please.
You see, it's only a fool who will think that whatever attainment he has made is by his effort. Anything that has come your way in any form that is good, you must know that there is a higher hand directing your affairs. Let me give you a simple example. Let's go to the way of musicians. Not all talented musicians ever get recognized. That is God. The song that somebody will sing, we are somebody else will sing it, we relate there. You get my point? Even in your own calling, all of you that are called, not all of you will be known. Everybody knows your pastor, and they don't know wrong, doesn't matter of the pastor. And some little thing like this. They roll everywhere. Are you getting my point? And so it's God. And then when you are brought up, don't look down on anybody because the person you think is the least in the crowd may be the person God is looking at to favor you. Thank you.
Sir, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So, for those that are joining us online, for those that are online with us, majority of them are saying we should get the icon drinks, and they have water with them already. A lot of people have been complaining online, and we believe you might not be used to sugary carbonated drinks, so that's why that wasn't included. Sir. Okay. Please, can you get my icon a very cheap water? Please, thank you very much. Sir, I have 2 special requests for questions, sir. So, can I call them? Yes. So please, let me welcome to the microphone Dr. Ayo Oturoye for his question. Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, I salute, sir. Yeah, my 2 questions. Now, what do you want us to gain? You know, I had the opportunity of being with you in Abuja when you were launching your book on corruption.
Oh, 2016.
Yes, I was there. Okay. Now, I read that there was a time you were given some money, right? Maybe NNPC, whatever thing. You refused that money. Why did you refuse so much money that people gave you? Okay? And then the second one is, you know that by God's grace, God gave you victory in the land of that place.
Yes, in this way.
How can you now, you are able to, that's secret. How are you able to do it?
Now, well, let me just shortly say that. Number one, I always tell people, you are the totality of your experience. How do I mean? I do not see the profession of law just to make money, even at the detriment of my morals or what I believe in. You are right, some almost 15 years now, some clients came and they were ready to pay me 250 million naira upfront. But somebody told me I could not take that kind of a case. So, they talked and I said, no, I won't take it. I said, look, gentlemen, I've never seen 250 million naira at once in my life, up to that point. I said, I've never seen it. But I'm not going to start with this money. I won't take it. They talk and I just want to see, because you must have a minimum standard to which you never fall in life. There must be something minimum about your life that look beyond this. You know, in Yoruba land, sometimes so you can't. Money means a lot, but it also means nothing. Money is useless when you don't have a name. You don't have integrity. Those people will still come back to haunt you. That lawyer, once you pay him, there is nothing he cannot do. That's not a good recommendation though. When people say, with money, you can do anything. That's not good though. So, at that time, yes, I needed money. That by my nature, I just don't know how much. After what you are eating here today now, very few of you will be able to take dinner. So why do people go into what I call primitive acquisitiveness? Very primitive. Nobody needs 10 billion, even at the age of 40, to live well. At the age of 100, you don't need it. So anything that is excess, use it to. I always tell people, to me, success is when you look back and people tell you that you have impacted their lives. That's success. Success is not the number of cars, number of houses you have. No. It is how many people has God used you for to lift them from the bottom to somewhere. Well, Ladoja, you know, that was an interesting thing. Governor Ladoja came to brief me, even at the point before the impeachment, when the committee was set up. And I came before the committee, and policemen came to the premises of the High Court at Ring Road with APC, that is, armored personal carriers, not the patio, with armored personal carriers, and they were wearing gas masks. And people went to tell my father bàbá ẹ bá lọ́yà sọ̀rọ̀ ó bá ní kí n fa wàhálà nínú òwe bá ní kí n fa wàhálà pé because you can be doing his own politics and doing my own professional job. And in fairness to the old man, may God rest his soul, he will tell people ṣe àlẹ́ ọmọ wa ní ẹbí kalẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá dáṣẹ̀ ní àbáwọn kìíní ẹ̀sọ́ ẹ̀ máa kọ́kọ́ gbọ̀nà bí tọ́ba ti dẹ́kun lóko ọ̀dẹ̀ ló gbọ̀nà bò mí lọ. Very interesting life. But to me, the nitty-gritty of the matter was simple. If you look at the section that prescribes impeachment under the Constitution, section 182, it has 11 subsections. Section 182, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, the outer clause, the provision in the Constitution which says that court cannot look at impeachment is in subsection 9. So, subsections 1 to 8 of the Constitution of 182 set out what steps the House must take. If they say what they want to impeach, he says, you must take this step, you must take this step. And for me, it's common sense. I just had this inspiration one day when we were preparing the case. I said, come, don't you prepare the Constitution have common sense? Why was it they put the provision that court cannot look at impeachment towards the end, not at the beginning? What it means is that it means anybody is and I said, okay, that provision is a beneficial provision. Anybody who wants to take benefit of that provision must also carry out the obligations the Constitution has stated. It says you must raise a target, you must serve the man the notice, you must tell the CJ to do this. So it means if you do not follow your own, you don't do your own side of the bargain, you can't benefit. It's like you want to daily contribution, you are not contributing and you want to take money. So I said so, and that was the interpretation we pressed on the court, and the court agreed that okay, if you have not done your own side of the bargain, why must you now take benefit of that? People cannot go to court. If you have breached the Constitution itself, can you take benefit of the Constitution? Simple logic. And that was what happened. And go to the Court of Appeal, and the Supreme Court said yes, that should go back. And we knew our then president was a very tough man. So we tried to walk around him, we tried to dig the ground around him too. We got people who are sensible in the security agencies. Because we heard that the plan was that Canada would not be allowed to, because they knew it was illegal, that they won't allow him to enter Ibadan. So because they knew it, the man was already in Ibadan, because they put their own something in place. So they had no choice. It is simple. But more than it all, that was God at play. That was God at play. Because God had destined, because I learned that in fact, our guy, they had a meeting of elders here. When I say elders, in this Ibadan, and I got to know what they discussed, and he told them that, well, you are not Yusuf Ali, he's very brilliant, he's intelligent, but nobody has ever set aside the impeachment in Nigeria before. Like, it has never succeeded. After he said that, of course, you have no reason not to believe, because he himself was a genius. And then there are geniuses, there are geniuses. God has his own way of doing things. That's what happened. That was when Alaja came back as governor. But I'm not claiming some credit for this. No, we had a big team. Wodiola Nimeku was there, Letroti Akeredolu was there, Olujibi was there, Kola Ode was there, Lee Akitola was there. Not large team. But of course, we all knew the rules we play. I represented Alaja directly. Wodiola Nimeku represented the 18 members of the House of Assembly who are loyal to him. You know, the house was divided into two. 18 people supported Alaja, the others supported Baba. So that was what happened. And I never say this, Baba Amo and a few others stood firm on what was right. They believe it it was not right for Ladoja to be impeached. I happen to know all this, the background.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I believe we are hearing for the first time what we did not read in the paper. So we are hearing it directly from the source. Thank you very much, sir. So I believe that will be all for questions. Sir? Okay, thank you very much, sir. So now I'll move to the last thing I want to do before I say one or two things, and we go to the icon appreciation. The icon appreciation on our list means icon appreciating us. Thank you very much. So now I welcome to the microphone the President General of Ibadan City Academy Old School Association, Mr. Tunde Akintunde, for his goodwill message from all of Ibadan City Academy. You are welcome, sir. You are welcome to the microphone. So please appreciate him with the round of applause. He is representing our sister school. No wonder we all look alike. You see that he's looking young, so he's looking young and sharp. Thank you, sir. Good evening, all. I bring greetings, warm greetings from Ibadan City Academy Students Association. You know the relationship between us, Ibadan City Academy and the Boys High School. We are all established. Both are established by Chief T.L. Odeshino. We happen to be your younger brother or younger sister, whichever way we put it, of about 8 years. Ibadan Boys High School was established in 1998, while we were established in 1946. So I'm happy to be here today to join you in appreciating our icon, Malam Yusuf Ali. Malam Yusuf Ali is very well known to me because my own senior cousin was his own classmate here in Ibadan Boys High School. That is Mr. Adewale of present memory. You know he has died. So when we were young, people Malam Ali used to come to our house at Elepulo, and sometimes we also go to their house towards Oje. So we were very close, and that's why I said I must personally be here today to join in and rejoice with him in this honor. Well done at Malam Yusuf. We eventually met him at Tipe, and I've known him to be a very serious, well-minded person, and I'm happy. Always happy about his success, about the accomplishment till today, and I wish you more of that in the year. For a long time we were separated. I didn't see him. We actually met at Osun State University, where he was the post-chancellor. I think up to today. Yeah, just last year about we met there, and it was like I thought he would have even forgotten me. But he did. So that's it for you. You know, he goes into the background, you know, as he has not spoken now, that what has given him some good life is because of the family background. And very humble and very serious-minded and then very disciplined, right from the youth. So I pray that God will continue to uphold you, will continue to increase your success. So for the Boys High School and Ibadan City Academy, I also taking a cue from you. And I know last year when the state government recognized from all students associations who are there, I think they were 177 and Ibadan City Academy is there. So we are also trying as much as possible to do so much for our school and to turn it around. And God is helping us. And God, all the donors and the helpers of this school also, God will continue to assist you. God will continue to help you. Because the government cannot do it alone. But by the time we started in 2017, the school was almost gone. I must tell you. But we spent a lot of money to see it to what we are today. So thank you for all that. I present you honor, Malam, and God will continue to bless you. And to our daddies, thank you so much for being there. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you everyone for your time so far. If you are putting your hands together, you can believe you can do better. You can do better. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But personally, Daddy, I should have a question for you, sir. I've actually everything I've learned and I've picked points
that will help me in my own personal journey, sir. But the question I have is this, sir. I know at some point in life there will be time when you felt like giving up or relaxing a bit. Maybe the road was a bit rough, or it was even cut at some point that there was no other way forward. How did you manage to waddle through those stormy waters, sir?
Thank you very much. Quite honestly, maybe because of my nature, I'm an incurable optimist. My attitude is that if there are difficulties, the ones that I think that is human for me to do, I will do it. I leave the rest to God. I don't get worried. Because I know only God can do it. So that some people don't know, even when I have issues, you won't know. God I just say, okay, what should I do? I tell people two things solve problems in the world that I know. Prayers and a clear head. If you are before you upstairs, you don't even have an idea of what to do. Don't waste your time to pray. Because you have to pray, you must have a prayer point. There must be something you are praying on. So, for me, when I have difficulties, I just know what, at least humanly, what are the ways? When I identify what I think will work, and then pray towards it. And I think the rest of God. Because worry does not solve problems. You can worry from today till next year. The problem will not go. What will solve the problem is you have an idea of, first of all, appreciate what exactly is the problem, then try to conceptualize likely solutions, and then you now pray, God, this is my own human solution, make it to work. I think that's just the point.
Thank you very much, sir. I believe that answer to the question is more valuable than other things I've learned so far today.
Thank you.
Because you made me realize that worry is a waste of time.
Oh.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. And with this, may God continue to bless you, to update you, to elevate you, and every of your seeds, may they go far and near to make exploits. And so shall it be in our last name. Thank you very much for your time with us, sir, and all of us, the team, the school, and everybody at present, we appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So moving on to the last item I have on the list, before the last item, I would like to say once again, I also am an old boy of this prestigious institution, and this is the third edition of Time Out with Icons that will be holding in this prestigious institution. And so far, I've always been present and I've always learned one or two things. What I learned from the first edition helped me by the time we started the second edition, and what I learned during the last edition helped me till now. And I believe what I'm learning from it will help me into the future, and so shall it be. So I always like to learn, especially when we are celebrating somebody that has gone far in life. I always like picking points. Because when I was small, sir, permit me to say this, my parents were not that buoyant. They don't have enough to send everybody to school, and it was like God's grace that I had a little tertiary education. But I do read books then, and part of the books I read somewhere where it was stated that we as a younger generation should be reading biographies and autobiographies. We should read about people that have accomplished, that are well accomplished in life. And I believe in one way or the other that forged some decisions that I made, and I think I'm reaping now. And I'm happy to learn from you too, sir. May God continue to bless you. May Allah strengthen you. Thank you very much, sir. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Courage Johnson. I'm an old boy of 2007 set, and by His grace, I am the CEO of Courageous Events Galore. So we are an event company. We render all event services from A to Z. And irrespective of my stature, I believe the experience is bigger and taller than I am. So thank you very much for your time so far, sir. Thank you, Lord. If you really enjoyed the program, can you put your hands together for yourself, for the time, and for the icon. And also, thank you very much, sir. The General Secretary report to my hearing, there is an AGM tomorrow. We have our annual AGM, annual general meeting tomorrow. So please, if you are still in town, you can endeavor to come. Let's meet once again. Let's share the love that has been there for ages, and may Allah continually bless us.
So now I'll move to icon appreciation where the icon himself speaks. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. I know it's very tiring. Many people came from work. The man is all of them.
That's a leader now, sir. So if I know you can still remain standing, sir, it's all for you. The item is about you, sir. So before the icon appreciation, apologies, forgive my manners, I would like to welcome to the microphone my president, Rear Admiral Retired Adetokunbo Lateef Kintola for the presentation to the icon. Please appreciate my president with a round of applause. Please, you can do better. I'm talking about my president. Yes. Thank you very much.
Appreciation of work over time was enhancing the level of education and improvement in infrastructure. I, President of the World Association, hereby present this momentum and believe that the find place to be
of course, like it should happen. All appreciations and adoration belongs to our Creator, the Almighty, who increased everything that happened to our lives and in our lives. I give thanks to the Almighty. I want to thank my parents, my late father and my mother, who is still, my mother is still alive, for the type of life view they instilled in us growing up. Even though at that time, especially for my late father, he thought he was too tough and very uncompromising. But in later life, it was all for me. I want to thank Babakode Abrao, Senior Peters, the president of our association. I want to thank all my seniors who are here, and there are many. I also want to thank the juniors who are also here, there are many. I want to thank the students. I want to thank the principal and his team. I want to thank my colleagues from Ilorin and members of the administrative staff, the guardian chambers. I want to thank the head of our family and my other brothers and sisters. But I don't. Àwọn aláti lọ ní káwá sí kúrò àwọn tó lè tì wá lórí ẹgbẹ́ ìgbòpá ìwọ̀n ní ìlú ìrasẹ̀. I want to thank the members of my family, both nuclear and extended. I want to thank all the well-wishers who left their work to come here. I want to thank all those who said one or two things about me. Sometimes when people talk about me, sometimes I look at myself and start to look around about whom are they talking. I want to thank those who took journeys in Lagos, Osogbo, and other places to be here. When I was informed about this honor, my first reaction was to say no. But on reflection, I accepted. But I gave the organizers a condition, because they were telling me, and you give us a list of your friends, a list of all your acquaintances. I said, no. I'm not going to start to call people again. Because between November last year and now, I've had about 6 or 7 major events to which I invited people. And they came in large numbers. In Abuja, in Ife, in Ilorin, Aba. So the people were people have their own issues too. And this thing called me. All of you that have come here today, you came by yourselves. You buy phone, you fuel your car, you do this, you do that. You pay for that. So I said, no, I'm not going to bother you. Call people who are around in Ibadan. Let them come. You don't to come. So the organizers have to thank you most sincerely. And I thank our president for the honor. I'm not taking it lightly, and I appreciate for the deep words on my heart. Let me just say that for me, what can I do enough? Because there is so much to do. One of the organizations from England, I think it's in England or University. Now, and he said, he was talking to me when he was being diplomatic. He didn't want to tell me, what will you give us again? He was diplomatic, he said, the man who did this thing for, give us this one, that other one, has not done this, I wanted to do this, I said, no problem. I know what I will do. So when I came, it's legalism. I've never climbed to this place before. This upstairs here, I've never been there. It's clear, I've never been there. So when I was coming in, and my commander-in-chief, that will be, you can't come, don't come to the door, get out. I said, why now? Tell me to take you somewhere else. You know, it was my senior too. I want to put the senior again. It's all right. I love it. So I went up and see how great that I went to that place. Because then the president told me the secretary office overlooks this time, but the president office is bare, nothing there, not even the chair. The place this will be walked on. And the organizer who called me from England said, no, they needed air conditioners for this place, and somebody had donated 3 or so. I saw those air conditioners very important. So, going forward, because talk is not going to go anywhere. By the grace of God, to appreciate what has been done to my family and myself, I'll give 2 million naira to buy some pieces of air conditioners. It's good that our president should have a functional office here to start the work of putting chairs and tables there. I'll give 1 million naira for that. And inshallah, I'll give check before I leave this place. I don't carry check around town because I get. I will redeem before I leave this hall this evening by the grace of God. So please, it's very important. So, President, President, should I call you by your name? Now I said you took me to the office that is proposed for the president. So I'm giving some money for the organizers. So by the grace of God, at least you could put your office in good shape. I'll give 1 million naira today. So that at least you can, but if it's only wrong, buy, at least the place will be in shape. Thank you, President. I saw you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And by the way, you know, General, himself and I will go a long way. He was my senior, I was the senior president of the asset. They don't use size to give leadership here. Look at me. Okay, so Gomez, this is our conversation. Gomez was the senior president of the outset. So, and there are a lot of big boys like this one. But it's later when the ambulance daughter was getting married. He drafted me, he was still in service. You can imagine. He drafted me to the chairman of the wedding reception in Lagos. He never talked for the body in that place at the DI. So, General, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so we have a time. We cannot allow the icon to just start something and we won't continue. So I will first call on my brother here to say something, and then this microphone will go to architect will go to everybody else. That president's office must be sorted out before the end of this week. Yes or no? Okay. I said we shouldn't let Yusuf alone. I said we shouldn't let Yusuf alone do the office and air conditioning and everything. And since we're here today, it's an opportunity for everybody to dig money in the pocket and put something out. Since I don't make as much money as Yusuf, me I will start with 100,000. 100,000. Who is writing?
100,000. We have 100,000 donations.
I don't know why I belong to this class of rascals here. But because it's starting from here, Professor, I will take my money back. I'll put it 100,000.
Okay, we have 100,000 donation. Please let it go around. Let it go around. We only have this time of the game. It's only once in a year, sir. 100,000, taking 3. We have 300,000 donation from the table. Any volunteers, please let's make it go around. Don't hide God's blessings. Let's make it go around.
Sir, I'm not an old student, but I can remember vividly that I was here to receive my school start in 1983.
Those students.
So I will also contribute 100,000.
Thank you very much, sir. Looking for, can we reach a million?
I have the pleasure of letting you know that Baba is given $500,000.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Do we have any other?
We have to find a way to. That's like that. People are saying you have to use your MC.
I'm also adding 100,000.
Wow. Thank you very much, sir. We have up to $1 million already.
And on behalf of Crowded,
okay, sir.
okay, help together. 1977 set, 250,000.
Fantastic. 1977 set, 250,000. We have 1,250. Can we make it 1,500? Can we make it 1,500? Who's rounding up for us? Can we make it 1,500? If no amount is small, let's make it to 1,500. Senior Latif, how much, sir? Yes, sir. So while other things are going on, DJ can give us soft music on a low key, on a low key.
Can write a check in the name of Balabosa School Boys Association or transfer. No.
Please, if you are making transfer, we can make available the account number to transfer to.
No amount is too small.
Please provide the account number on the IBHSOBA so I can read it out loud and clear. So we are making donations, ladies and gentlemen. Please kindly forward to Sterling Bank 050-151-2483. Sterling Bank. Sterling Bank 050-151-2483. Photographer. Sterling Bank account number of Ibadan Boys High School Good Boys Association. So this is the account number of the Boys High School Boys Association. Please open your app, or if you are using USSD transfer, please, are we set? It's Sterling Bank 050-151-2483. Please, on the remarks, kindly put time out. Please kindly put time out for recognition, because a lot of alerts are coming into the association, so please kindly signify. The account number once again before I leave, 050-151-2483. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time, thanks for the love, thanks for being here. On behalf of the Old Boys Association and the school at large, we say thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything. Once again, my name is Adoluwapo Courage Johnson. I'm an event planner. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a go-getter. My cards are available in case my complimentary cards is there. I still have few cards left to share. When you're having your upcoming events, don't look at the stature, look at the experience, which is more bigger than I am. So, and I'll be here to entertain and to give you the best. And you can ask for past events. We see a lot of royal events we have planned and managed so far. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll still be here till the end of time. So, with the remaining time we're spending here, let's take time to know each other. Let's mingle, let's meet and talk. Let's exchange pleasantries, exchange complimentary cards, and proudly every one of us can find their next contracts. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be signing out. I'll be signing out right away. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you. God bless you. Those that are traveling, may you reach your destination safely, and those that are in town, continuous progress are yours, and so shall it be. Thank you very much. Once again, white, all boys. So for those that are joining us online, forget the online presence. We appreciate you. We say thank you. This is 2024. 2024 time out with IBHS icon is up already, and we are done. See you next year. So see you tomorrow for the AGM, and for time out with IBHS icon. See you next year once again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you.
You are feeling strong. I will die. You said to die too. Life is beautiful, say.